What's happening YouTube? My name is Alex and welcome to the March edition of the best cool gadgets under $20. If you like this type of videos, don't forget to press that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. With that being said, let's begin. Let's start with the coolest looking gadget. This is a magnetic floating globe with LEDs. At the time of this video it costs just under $20. Aside from looking extremely cool and making every space look better, it doesn't actually do anything and it's more for decoration than anything else. The globe can be easily removed and placed back as well. You can even spin it as long as you don't hit it too hard. This would make a very cool gift for anyone and I promise that everyone will be staring at it when they first see it. For our next gadget, I have a very small camera that has an internal battery and can record in 1080p for about an hour and a half on one battery charge. At the time of this video, the camera costs around $13, so very cheap. As you can tell, it is extremely small and that gives you countless possibilities for placing it pretty much anywhere. You could use this camera as a spy camera very easily. It even has motion detection and 4 infrared LEDs, and that means nighttime recordings. There is a little bracket that comes in the box with it and you can use that for placing the camera in different spots. Using it, it's not the easiest thing to do and it is a bit confusing. You will definitely need to check the user manual quite a few times. The video quality is far from amazing, but considering the super cheap price and the small size, I think it's acceptable. These are a couple of samples of video recordings. This is a very quick microphone test to the little camera that I'm trying out. I am inside the car at the moment and as you can probably tell the windows are closed, so the only thing you're hearing is my voice, so this is how it sounds. The next item that I have is a smartwatch that doesn't need to be recharged like most other smartwatches on the market today. It has a 550 mAh replaceable battery that will last for close to a year. A couple of weeks ago when I bought this it was about $19. This watch can be used connected to your smartphone or just by itself. Among the most important functions we have the steps counter, we have the distance measuring and how many calories you burned. It can also show you when you have notifications on your phone, but you cannot read or answer any notifications. If you've watched my review of the #1 F2 smartwatch, you've probably noticed that this is very similar. Aside from the exterior that is somewhat different, everything works the same and both watches use the exact same app. You can find the link to the full review of the other watch in the video's description and everything in that review is the exact same for this watch. For its price I think this watch is totally worth it and I think that it looks a bit better than the #1 F2. The S5 Bluetooth gaming controller is the next item on our list. At the time of this video it costs just under $12. It works with most Android devices including TV boxes, smartphones and tablets. It can also be used for Windows machines if they have Bluetooth connectivity. The controller is made out of cheaply looking plastic, but it is quite comfortable to hold in your hands. Setting this up it's very simple. Turn it on and keep that power button pressed until that LED flashes rapidly. Once connected to your device, you can even use it as a mouse by pressing the power button once. Gaming it's also much more enjoyable using this on any Android device, including like a TV box or a smartphone. Inside there is a 400 mAh battery that is rechargeable and it will last for close to an hour of gaming, but it takes about 2 hours to fully recharge. For its low price it could be a great addition to anyone's home for some casual gaming. If you are big on gaming, I do recommend that you look for something else that has better battery life. Our last gadget for today's video is a 360-degree panning Timelapse Maker. At the time of this video this costs about $15, but I've seen it as low as $12 on a few occasions. It can be set on a tripod or just placed on a flat surface. It offers 60 minutes of panning and in those 60 minutes it will rotate 360 degrees. You can use it for action cameras, smartphones and even bigger DSLR cameras. This is an example of a panning time-lapse that I made earlier today. Now it would be ideal to have nice weather on doing this so there is no wind to actually move and shake your tripod. So this is definitely a very cool item to have for those of you that like making time lapses. Alright, and that's all I have for today's video. If you have any suggestions for cool but cheap items that I should bring in the next video, let me know in a comment down below.
If you did like the video, press that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.